So this character played a pivotal role in the Penguin series, Sofia Falcone. I feel like this character is perfect for the show, especially as a key antagonist. We all know that the Penguin, played by Colin Farrell, is somewhere between a villain and an anti-hero, and having a strong antagonist like Sofia could really elevate the story. So, who exactly is Sofia Falcone? You might be asking, and I think a lot of people are asking. So let's dig into her backstory and why she's the ideal character for the series. So first, let's talk about who Sofia Falcone is and her connections to Gotham's crime family. We all know Carmine Falcone. He's been a prominent character in the Batman and in the Batman universe as Gotham's ultimate crime lord. Sophia is his daughter, and she has an interesting history that makes her a great fit for the kind of dark, gritty storytelling that the Penguin's aiming for. She also has a brother, Alberto Falcone, as we saw in the first episode, and he got lit up by the Penguin. So he played a key role in the iconic Batman, the Long Halloween comic series, and Sophia made her debut in The Long Halloween, which is one of the most famous and beloved Batman comic runs. If you haven't read it, I highly recommend it because it provides an incredible depth to Gotham's underworld, and Sophia's role in that storyline. It's fascinating. In the comics, she becomes the Hangman, a villain known for hunting down and killing police officers around Gotham. Her actions lead her to eventually be sent to Arkham Asylum. And if you've watched episode 1, you'll know there's already some foreshadowing about Arkham being part of our storyline in this universe. And of course, spoiler alert, but for those who haven't watched the Penguin episode 1, Alberto Falcone, Sophia's brother, gets killed by the Penguin, as I just said. With her brother gone, Sophia is the last Falcone standing. And that makes her potentially one of the most dangerous enemies for the Penguin. She has the name, the history, and the motivation to make her a compelling antagonist for the series. Sophia being the last surviving member of the Falcone family means she has everything to lose, and that's exactly the kind of motivation that makes for a dangerous character. She's obviously a little unhinged. Actually, let's be honest, she's very unhinged. And we've seen clips of her in Arkham Asylum from the trailers and from the very first episode. You can already tell that she's going to have a dark, sinister edge. She's the type of character who doesn't want just power. She wants revenge. And with the Penguin having taken out her brother, you know she's going to be causing a collision between the two of them at some point. The perfect antagonist for Penguin, the reason I think this as to why she's the perfect antagonist for the Penguin, is that she represents everything. The Penguin is trying to either escape from or dominate. Penguin is all about climbing his way to the top, and he's ruthless. But Sophia is equally dangerous, and her ties to the Falcone Empire give her leverage. She's been a part of the family that essentially built Gotham's underworld, and now she's out to reclaim her place. It's going to be really interesting to see how they flesh her character out throughout the series. The fact that they're showing us her time in them is crucial because it means we're going to likely see a much darker side to her. In the comics, Sophia even has some time and some history with Harvey Dent, aka Two-Face. So this could open up even more connections to the iconic Batman villains if the writers decide to explore those relationships. But the Gotham criminal underworld is all about alliances and betrayals. And Sophia's involvement could mean that we see more crossover with characters like Two-Face in the future. And here's what I find really interesting. The Penguin isn't the type of character who's often in the spotlight. He's always been more of a supporting villain, either working alongside or against Batman, but never quite the forefront. By giving him an antagonist like Sofia Falcone, the writers are setting him up to really grow as a character. And it's not just about power for the Penguin anymore. It's about survival and rivalry. And ultimately, it's about who gets control of Gotham. Another thing worth mentioning is that we're likely going to see a lot of character development for Sophia in Arkham. We already know she's dangerous and unhinged, but Arkham is a place that has a way of twisting people even further. From the trailers, it looks like we'll get to see her decent descent into a deeper madness, and that's only going to make her clash with the Penguin even more explosive. And I think the series is setting her up to not only be an antagonist, but as a rival with a claim to Gotham's underworld, a claim that Penguin wants for himself. If you ask me, there's a real chance that Sofia Falcone could become the true big bad of the series, especially given her connection to the Falcone legacy. The Penguin might think he's got everything under control, but with Sophia lurking around in the background, he's got a major threat that could potentially unravel everything he's working for and worked for. So that's a bit of a deep dive into Sofia Falcone, and that's why I think she's going to be such an exciting character in this series. She's got the backstory, the motivation, the connections, and she really could shake things up for Oswald. I can't wait to see this rivalry unfold as the series progresses. But what do you guys think? Are you excited for Sophia as Penguin's antagonist? Do you think she has what it takes to be the true big bad of the series, and I think her acting is just phenomenal. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed this, please leave a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates and breakdowns. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.